Today, I'm going to be talking about some of the heroes that recently got nerfed that I still think you guys should be playing. As well, I want to talk about heroes that pros are picking and item builds that you should be potentially going, or picking certain heroes that I think are meta right now in weird roles. I've been watching a lot of the pro scene lately, have a lot of ideas, and wanting to throw them all my ideas on the meta so that you guys could hear them out and maybe try them as well within this video. So yeah, hopefully you're excited for that. Like, subscribe as per usual, as it helps out me, your boy Speed. And now, let's get into it. So recently I played a live Pugna game too that I actually recorded over, and I talk a lot about how to dominate the support role, just in general, how to make plays alone. So this can apply to the carry role, the offlane role, mid lane, and it's a really cool match that I recorded and I'm posting very soon on the main gameleap website. If you click the link down below, you're going to be able to view that entire video. It's super cool. On top of that, I also want to mention that I recently made a 33 Chen offlane replay, so I have a lot of great content coming out. There's even more, literally I've recorded even more stuff, maybe even some secrets of top 50 players coming up in the gameleap website as well. So a lot of great stuff. Everyone who I've been talking to about the website has been enjoying it. So yeah, click the link down below and hopefully I'll see you guys there. Alright, so first off in the video, we're going to start with a little game of called Can You Still Play the Hero Even Though They Got Nerfed? Because guys, I see a lot of patches, and especially a reaction to patches, where a lot of players, they're like, oh, it got nerfed, it -2 agility. GG, we can't play the hero. Or it's like, oh, what's PL? I think it was PL. PL loses 3 agility, uh-oh, can't play PL. I'm like, no guys, these heroes are generally still fine. So I'm going to be going over a couple of the top meta heroes that I still think are completely viable, as long as you pick them in the right games. Like, sure, Lycan is one of them. You shouldn't pick Lycan first phase now, but, you know, it's still good. This hero is still a plus 50% win rate hero, and I still think it is very strong. It's stronger than it was past 7.25, right? Past the point where it got the God Shapeshift buffs. And yeah, so that's where I'll be starting, with Lycan. Yes, I think you still should be playing Lycan. If the enemy team does not have AoE control, has a lot of like squishy intelligence heroes, has some like Skywrath Mage and a CM and you know, a Lion and a Rubik, and then their carry is like, oh, I don't know, a Drow. You should pick Lycan. You're still gonna run over the game, and that's generally what Lycan's strength is. You can sustain the majority of lanes. I still love him in the mid lane. Go into the mid lane, you get a lot of XP, you pick up this 2,000 gold item called Helm of the Dominator, you pick up a Centaur or an Alpha Wolf, you run to the safe lane, and then this level 4 safe lane hero is like, ah darn, this Lycan Wolf's in my lane and killing me. And you can do it once, and then you can do it again. Sure, his shapeshift recently got nerfed. He lost 6 damage. A lot of things have gotten nerfed about Lycan. He's quite a bit worse than he was, you know, before these nerfs, but I still think he's very viable when picked in the right games, so do not forget Lycan. Next up, let's get into Wraith King, and I'm going to keep this one real short and simple. Should you pick Wraith King? The answer is yes. Why is that? Because he's still really good at farming. Even though the skeletons last for 30 seconds less, at the end of the day, Wraith King is still Wraith King. It was a 55% win rate hero. I expect it to go down on Dota buff within the week to a 53 or 52% win rate hero at worst, meaning this is still a top meta hero. And I genuinely believe a lot of people are going to panic and be like, uh-oh, Wraith King nerfed, GG. Moving on, we have Death Prophet. Yes, she lost a little bit of base damage, it was like 2, and her Axe got nerfed, as well as the fact that Spirit Siphon is 10 more mana. Does that make Death Prophet much worse of a hero? Absolutely not. Once you get out of the laning stage, it doesn't matter at all. These changes don't matter at all. All you have to do is just not go the Ags if you think it's much worse. Which frankly, it's not even terrible, but still, you don't need Ags on DP to be a viable hero. You can buy a Yules, you can buy a Blade Mail, a Ghost Scepter, Octarine, BKB. You can even go Necro. These items are fine, and I still think this hero is a great mid laner, especially if you can't pick last, right? Let's say you have to literally first phase because your team isn't paying attention. You can pick DP. And finally, we have Meebow. This hero was like it was like a 60% win rate hero of the week. It was very clearly broken within pubs, and I think the reason is for a couple of reasons. Well, it's a big Smurf hero. I don't think that's the #1 reason why I had a high win rate. I think it really was because you'd hit level 3, you'd literally start flash farming. Anyone who knew how to play Meepo would take Ransack at level 2, not net. People were messing that up. You take Ransack at level 2, yes, level 2, not level 5, not level 7. You take Ransack at 2, and then you're level 3, you'd just start jungling. You push in a wave at 2 poofs, you jungle. That's it. And now you're super farmed. So yeah, do I think Meepo is still viable? Once again, similar to Lycan, same story. Is there no Meepo counters? You should pick Meepo just because he's worse. So keep these heroes in your arsenal. That's the great thing about learning the meta. When it falls out of the meta, they're rarely awful, right? They're still okay, they're just not broken. And now finally, let's get into some heroes and builds that I recommend you should play. Number 1 is Blade Mail Vlad's Nature's Prophet. And funny enough, in a recent item builds video, I told you guys to try out Blade Mail Nature's Prophet, and I had people laughing at me. I had people telling me, Speed, you're wrong about Blade Mail. This item's not going to be viable. Look at the pro scene right now. Look at it. Oh, you fools, you're so wrong. This item gives 38 damage to intelligence cores. If you ulti on Nature's Prophet and you have a Blade Mail and a Vlad's, you literally have like 250 damage. It's insane. Literally insane. You buy a power charge as well, your hero is nuts. On top of that, you have a good landing stage, you farm unbelievably fast. Boots of travel have been removed from the game, essentially. They're basically useless unless you need movement speeder to TP across the map to creep waves. But other than that, they don't deal with split pushing anymore. So heroes like Meebow, Lycan, and Nature's Prophet are actually quite damn good. And that was actually one of the reasons why Meebow was a 60% win rate hero as well. Next up, we have mid Beastmaster. Huge fan of Beastmaster. Once again, I think split pushing heroes have a big advantage of this patch if you get good at split pushing and understand the concepts of looking at the minimap and avoiding ganks and shifting across the map when you see people coming. Beastmaster is at a major advantage. On top of that, a lot of these like squishy supports that we're seeing, such as the Grimstrokes and the Rubiks, you can take them out, right? I don't know what you guys are seeing in your pubs. You could let me know in the comment section down below, as well as liking the video to help it out based upon the YouTube algorithm, right? Likes really help me. But no, in all seriousness, I really like mid Beastmaster. You can also go the Axis build, which got buffed fairly recently, and now they last for 12 seconds, right? Stacking the damage, 12 seconds. Pretty damn good. And also mentioning that, the boars are still fine. They're really strong. You can go boars and inner beast. We even saw No-Tail playing position 5 Beastmaster. And yeah, I actually also played a ranked game where I had a Beastmaster position 4, I believe, on my team. And did it feel bad? Absolutely not. It felt fine. He got super farmed. This hero flash farms even as a support. Once again, these items such as Vlad's are pretty good right now. Got nerfed a little bit, but Helm of the Dominator in a great spot, and I think any hero that buys Dominator is pretty damn viable. Next up is Quap. Just saying that Quap's good, once again. That's all I have to say. Quap is fine. She's pretty good if you don't know what to pick. Just learn how to win lane. Next up is Alchemist, and this is one I'm super passionate about. This week, the hero has a 53% win rate, and we recently saw OG lose to it. In fact, I made a video. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. But basically, I say that Alch is good. Alch is a pub stomper. If you guys farm and hit the item time, you can copy the skill build as well as the farming patterns, as well as the item build of the pros. I guarantee you will have a 55 to 60% win rate if you actually focus and copy them. Actually focus and copy them. If you can reach the net worth that they get in your matches, and you are 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K MMR, and you can hit the timings that Nisha or Matama Man or, you know, the Viking.gg Shad God. If you can do that, you will gain MMR. You will. So start trying to do that. Stop making excuses for your teammates as always, and start trying to hit those timings. Next up is Vengeful Spirit, Ogre, and Jakiro. I just think these are good position 5s that should be picked right now. So yeah, if you're looking for a good position 5, there you go. Venge, Ogre, and Jakiro. I've been liking Jakiro a little bit more recently. This is the one I want to talk about. Well, actually, I just want to mention that Venge and Jakiro are top picks for OG right now. They're actually being first phased. And yeah, I just really like the fact that they're pretty decent in lane. As long as you are Venge, you should take Wave of Terror, shove the lane in with your W. If you're Jakiro, same thing with your Q, and you can harass your opponents at the same exact time, and I think it's really strong. And finally, the last hero is still spanking in pubs. He has been a while at a very high % win rate, and that is Underlord, still dominating the game. Reason being, I still think it's the same as what it was in the past. People usually don't buy pipe. They don't, so maybe you don't have to play Underlord. But guys, if you're playing Pango, or you're playing Beastmaster offlane, or you're playing Underlord, and the enemy team has a lot of magical damage, you should buy a pipe. If they have a lot of physical damage and your team has physical damage carries, you should buy a Vlad's. Like, stick to these things. I legitimately was watching, funny enough, you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, Speed. I was watching a Dota Alchemy replay review, and no joke, this Pangolier has, what was the item build? Maelstrom into Axe into Heart. Like, how do you come up with this garbage, guys? Like, you're trying to deep analyze this game, and this guy's giving so many reasons why he, like, so many things, and just confusing me. It's like, man, if you just fix your item build, if you just buy a Vlad's and a pipe, when you have 2 other carries, you're gonna carry your game. It's so simple. Like, you need to stick to what the pros are doing. They do it for a reason. They've been playing the game for 10 to 15 years, and they deep focus on it every single day of their lives. Why wouldn't you use that information? It's insane. It's like going to school and never listening to your teacher and then being like, I don't know why I'm not learning and I'm not doing well to class. Like, what? Are you dumb? That's where we're gonna end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned quite a bit from today's video. It's a pleasure as always. It's been your boy Speed, and I'm out. And hey guys, remember, before you end this video, in the link down below, I've been playing a lot of live games where I talk about my thoughts in real time in the middle of a Dota match. So if you want to get in the head of a pro player, click the link down below to the gameleap website. Super cheap right now, right? Like, and I'm doing this a ton. We all have time on our hands. I have time to make content. You guys probably have time to enjoy and learn Dota, get better at the game. So yeah, if that combo works for you, click the link down below, and I'll see you there.